Hello and welcome to a new video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. In this one, we are going to be starting out with a new and improved inventory system. Now, this inventory system is made in mind to be a lot easier to comprehend. However, this is also the most complex that I've ever done when it comes to inventories. Now, it is more complex in the features, not in the way it's built. The way it's built is 1,000 times better than the previous one. It's a lot more intuitive. You will understand a whole lot more. I understood a whole lot more. And this is just an overall better system. Now, let me just start up the game. I have it in standalone, so give me a second. Okay, so now we're here in the game. Now I have a Genesis block that is generating a plane here of grass blocks. That is all it does. It just generates a block, a Genesis, and it's not actors. It's static mesh foliages, so it's a lot less expensive on the performance. Now I also try to expand this like infinite amount, like where the camera can't see it anymore, and that works just fine. Of course, the more you do, the more it impacts it. This is a bonus video at the end of this entire series. It is nothing complex, so it's just these blocks. Okay, so if you look at the bottom, you can see that we have a action bar, a hotkey bar, a status bar, and let's start with the hotkey bar. So you can, of course, move with your mouse to select hotkeys. You can use keyboards 1, 2, and all of that to select them. And then above that, you have a status bar. If you play Minecraft, this should look similar to you. So you have a health bar on the right, a health bar on the left, sorry, a hunger bar on the right, a level integer in the middle, and a XP bar on the bottom. And then you have a armor indicator in the top left. Now this is a fully functioning status bar as well. Okay, so I got my controller. I can click the start button, or I can click escape on the keyboard, of course. And in here, I'm going to go down to settings. I'm still on my controller. You can see my mouse over there. And I'm going to enable drag drop. Let us play some things. Okay, so let's make, for example, let's make these things. So I'm going to grab my wood. And it's 4 wood, right? So I can build myself a simple crafting bench and drag that out. They have been withdrawn from my number here. Set that to 7. Get my way over there, and this is why I also spawned in the Genesis and such. It's because I wanted the grid panel to look good, and yeah, I just wanted it to look like Minecraft. So now I can place down my crafting bench there. That crafting bench is now saved. I can also enter that crafting bench. You can see that we have more recipes here. So now we also have an advanced crafting bench. I don't really remember how to make that. Let us try though. I think we have a recipe for 2 in all at least. There we go. Okay, so that's just stone. It's a test recipe. Or we can make it though. And when we run out, it's gonna run out. So that's it for that. You can also make a chest. So I'm gonna spawn in some more wood. Wait, how did we make a chest though? Actually, can I make a chest? I don't know if I have actually added the recipe for that. It does appear that I have not added the recipe for that. Now this is also saved to storage. So you can go out, you can even log out of the game and the storage is going to be saved. However, I'm not going to do that right now. Now I can just spawn in the advanced crafting bench as well, just so if you want to see. It doesn't have a different static mesh, except for the fact that I haven't changed that yet, apparently. So that is from the debug testing. This is our advanced one. Maybe that is the one that contains the proper recipe. But we shouldn't spend too much time here because you already can see. Yes, that's another testing recipe. And of course, you can also drop items. Now, I haven't changed the meshes as I said. The port should be fine though. And you can pick them up again. No problem. So you can, and they will also despawn after a set amount of time. Yeah. These are our crafting benches. Now we also have storage containers, of course. So I can add, I haven't added the mesh there apparently, but that's our little storage container. We can enter that, of course, have a scroll bar here. Of course, we can use it, fully functioning. We can also add our simple box here, or that's a double box, I guess. Yeah, that's a double box, maybe just me renaming things differently. And we can, of course, interact with our massive one as well. And it is functioning. Now, you also might notice that we have armor here. So I got a iron headpiece and a wooden headpiece, and then I have a, okay, so I haven't changed the name of that either. That should be a chest though, and I also have the different mesh here. Ignore this. This is all from testing. This can be a chest piece if you want it to be. Now if I equip this, that is going to give me 2 armor. If I equip this, that's going to give me 4 armor, and swap the items around, because they are, one is a iron headpiece, the other one is a wooden headpiece. They have different armor values, right? So we have now added our wooden headpiece. Now let us play around with the wooden wooden headpiece. These are wooden armor, just different names. I haven't changed the names yet. And this is, now we're swapping around with our headpieces, right? So now that we have that, as you can see though, we have a health food bar down here. Of course, we can eat some ham by holding down right click. And on the controller, you can hold down left trigger, I think it is. And yeah, so all of these are saved and the inventories are saved, and they're all incrementing on each creation. So the player can have 50,000 of these chests and just spawning them one after another, and they're all going to increment up and be savable. Now, let me close out of this game and let us run it in the selected viewport. Now, you can see that I've restarted the game, right? And also, this is the Genesis. I think I told you about that. So I restarted the game. We have the massive one there, a small one where we put some things, and yeah, I don't think, yeah, there's some wood in our massive there. So they're all just fully functioning. Now I can, as I said, I can get more. So let me get these. Again, ignore the way that the meshes look. That is 100% customizable, and I have just not added anything. Inside this one, inside this massive one here, I'm gonna add my 2 crafting benches. Inside this one, I'm gonna have my pork chop and a wooden headpiece, and then a wooden headpiece and a iron headpiece, and this is an iron headpiece, some wood. When I go out, go to my new line that I've formed over here, got my benches, got my other things, got my headpieces, and got my, yeah, everything is good. So this is what we're going to be making in this series. I hope you enjoy, and I hope that I have become better at making these videos, and that just, it's going to be better for you. That's what I hope. That is what I want. If you need any help, I will be most likely available to respond on Discord. I will put a link in the description, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so and hit the like button if you want to support me even more. Anyway, I hope you are excited for the first upcoming episode of this series. I hope I'll see you then. Until next time, bye bye.